Hello, hello from Romania, from your favorite artist electronist here. Yeah, I have some good news, but this is part of the project. So what I'm building here is separated power supply, not linked to the mains ground, pretty much, for this device here. Hopefully this will solve the problem, but so far I did only this part here. Let me point it. So from here to here, pretty much, no, not this part, to here. All these three wires here on this coil, as you can see, 20 turns each. You can see I numerated every turn here for each side, so 20 turns per side, and in the middle I link together two wires to make a single wire. Then I put a pin in it, and now I'm powering it at 5 volts. It's consuming 50 milliamps, and look at the pulse on my oscilloscope there. Yeah, this wire. Alright, so the pulse is at 10 milliseconds, 2 volts per division. So it's 2 volts per division, 10 milliseconds, and it's pulsing alright. I didn't check the voltage. It's looking very high, but very high. It's looking high, but it's pulsing. That's what I was. That is what I wanted, pretty much. This circuit to actually pulse. I have never built such thing in my life. This is the first time, and I pretty much guess everything, where to put where to put the plus 5 volts, where to put the ground, where to put the probe. Actually, I put it somewhere here on this line, and I actually put it here, and I tested both sides, and they are both the same, pulsating, the same pulse on my oscilloscope, which is absolutely phenomenal, great. So now we have some sort of alternative current here, made from a DC current that we put here. And here on this side, hopefully I will be able to obtain a clean 3 volts without spikes, and floating, and 3 floating volts for this device here. Hopefully it will repair that error. It will. The main idea was floating. I went to forums, to my favorite forums on AAC, all about circuits forums, and I discussed there the problem. They didn't like my first video. They said it's too fast and it's too much English in it. And yeah, they didn't like it, but doesn't matter. I explain the problem, and someone gave me this circuit here, and I built it, and I mostly figured it out myself, most of it. He only gave me until here, this oscillator, and I wasn't sure how this was working. I had to guess myself, because it was an adaptation. I had to adapt that circuit that he gave me to what I needed here. But the idea was very good, and I really like it, and I pursue the idea of that guy. So yeah, it's not my idea. This is definitely not my idea, but this is a bit of help, and but the implementation is mine, and I had to guess like big time everything. Hopefully it will put out some sort of 3 volts there, and hopefully continuously enough, and not spiky. That's the problem with the spikes. And hopefully it will float, and hopefully it will eliminate that error from this multimeter that I hacked already, but is still having problems. Thank you very much. See you on the other side.